Ethan, he would never be cruel enough to banish me from our child's life.
Well, Ethan isn't cruel, Teresa, but you are crazy.
He's just doing what any sane parent would do. He's protecting his child from you, her psychotic mother.
I am not crazy, Gwen!
Really? FYI, you are certifiable. Teresa, you burned your arm reaching into an incinerator, trying to get what you thought was proof that my mother and I set you up to take the fall for Ethan's paternity coming out?
Because you admitted the truth to me, Gwen. You admitted that one of those deaths contained the proof.
No, I didn't. You made that up.
You are a liar!
You know, it took a while, but Ethan has finally seen you for the psycho that you really are.
And he's never, ever going to let you see Jane again.
You seriously just need to accept defeat here? You've lost your daughter, and Ethan is finally finished with you.
I think first we need to get Teresa and little Ethan the heck out of the mansion and back home here where she belongs. Then we need to convince her to not get any deeper in with Alistair. That's the only way I'm going to convince Gwen to allow Teresa to see Jane alone.
Look, Ethan, I agree with everything you're saying. But Teresa right now is just too irrational to listen to reason. Look, Teresa, she's convinced to Ethan that one of those discs that Gwen burned had the information on it that proved that it was actually Gwen and Rebecca the ones who leaked the truth about your paternity to the tabloids. And my God, she was so outraged that even though she had burned herself, she tried to push Gwen into the incinerator.
What?
Yes, and I tried to stop her, but I lost my balance, and I almost fell into the incinerator.
God, you did. I'll say.
Look, she let go of Gwen to save me. But I don't think we're going to be able to save our Teresa. I think we're too late. I mean, she is just determined to win back you and Jane. And I shudder to think of what she might do next.
Well, looks like Miles is going to sleep through the entire celebration.
Hey, little guy needs his rest.
Well, he's too young for brandy anyway, right? But not this proud new godfather. I want to, thank you again for giving me the honor.
Well, thanks for accepting. To us, to brothers, partners, and friends forever.
Fox is going to be so proud of me for emailing his China proposal to the Korean offices in Asia. Okay, sayonara. Now we just have to wait for some feedback, and then it's full steam ahead. Thanks for the heads up about Kay, Ivy. Forewarned is forearmed. Now, to do unto Kay before she and Fox can do unto Chad and me. My. It's a good thing Alistair's so obsessed with industrial sabotage. Kay doesn't realize all emails are automatically forwarded to the legal department for checking before being sent onto the server. Which means I have time to retrieve her emails and delete them. Kay will have Egg Foo Young all over her face, and Fox's Chinese project will be kaput.
It's okay, Julia. I love you for trying to help me.
No, please, it's not okay. Thanks to me, you've been caught trying to escape, and now the prosecutor has her way. You could spend the rest of your life in prison.
And to think I recoiled at the thought of a mere 45 years.
God, my plan would have worked if someone hadn't tipped the police off. When I find out who's responsible. Don't disappoint me, Fancy. Don't get involved with Noah Bennett. Don't force me to hate you.
What are the odds of us trapped together again?
I don't know, but I have my suspicions.
What?
I think you can't get enough of me.
Yeah, right.
At least I know I can still make you laugh.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that much.
You do have a nice laugh.
You do too.
You cold?
A little. If I could just find my evening jacket.
Wait, so you really came back here to look for it?
What, you think I made up an excuse just to be near you without Edmund around?
You know, I wouldn't mind if you did.
I was hoping you'd say that.
There's still time, Fancy, to be worthy of my love, but fail me, and you'll regret it.
I need you two to help me to keep her from acting out. Because only then can I go to Gwen and ask her to make some kind of agreement concerning Jane's visitation. Then when Teresa's acting responsibly, I'll insist to Gwen that Teresa be allowed to see Jane alone.
Thank you for helping our daughter.
Few men are as good and kind as you, Ethan.
We all love Teresa. How can we not help her?
First, we have to control her.
No doubt.
And that could be a problem.
Oh, you are lying. Ethan would not cut me off from our daughter. He just wouldn't do that.
You left him no choice, Teresa.
I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna ask him.
Teresa, you're wasting your time. We told you he's not here.
He went to go make sure that you are never allowed to be alone with Jane again.
I just don't know why he would do that, because he promised me.
Oh, look at how surprised she is, how hurt.
And as usual, it's all about her. It's all about you, isn't it, Teresa? Forget about the list of atrocities you've committed against me, causing me to lose my Sarah, stealing my embryos, tricking my husband into sleeping with you and getting you pregnant, and then wanting me to spend the rest of my life in jail.
Yes, Ethan has finally seen you for the monster you really are. The violent, volatile harridan who might actually hurt her own children in a psychotic rage.
Teresa, you're unbalanced. Just look at your arm. It's not the new look for fall. It's proof that you're a lunatic, and a dangerous one at that.
Can't wait to hear what that was all about.
You come join us. So, did you finish what you're working on?
Yeah, all done.
All right.
Well, here's my chance to officially welcome you on board.
Oh, thanks. And thank you. I mean, this has just all happened so suddenly. You know, I don't have much business experience, but I promise not to disappoint either of you.
Well, great. So what does Fox have you working on?
Nothing really in particular just yet. I'm just getting used to, like, the phone system and the computer and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, well, it's a good idea to start slow, you know, get your feet wet before you take the plunge. We wouldn't want you to get in over your head.
Right. No, that's not going to happen, though, right?
So far, so good.
Oh, well, great. But if you do need help, don't hesitate to ask me or Valerie. You know, speaking of Valerie, I wonder where she is.
Ivy made Kay out to be a bigger threat to Chad and me than she really is. Oh, well, better safe than sorry. Kay may be a snake, but I'll defang her before she can strike. Is that it? You bet I am. As for sending those emails to Asia from Fox, they never made it. Someone deleted them.
Oh, I
hope Julian's able to contact his lawyer about posting bail. As for me, guess I'd better get used to the idea of being locked up. A cell like this is my future.
I'll go get your personal belongings, Mr. Crane. Then you're free to go.
Thank you, officer.
You got bail.
Yes. Judge Riley got a new yacht to go with his mansion in Palm Beach. Eve, I'm sorry. I offered him a king's ransom to set you a bail, but he couldn't ignore the fact that you're facing 3 counts of attempted murder, and now, thanks to me, an international flight risk.
Oh, I wish you'd stop blaming yourself. I could have said no to running away with you, but I didn't.
But to get caught just the last second.
Have any idea who turned us in?
No, I know who it was.
Who?
It was my father. He did this to us. He'll stop at nothing to destroy those he feels have betrayed him. Fancy, you hold a very special place in my heart. Just turn your back on Noah Bennett and all represents.
Noah?
Yeah.
I know you're probably still put out with me about what happened at Aunt Sheridan's cottage.
You mean about, you dissing me to Alistair?
Well, what I told you later at your house was true. I just told my grandfather what I thought he wanted to hear. I didn't mean a word of it. I lied about getting involved with the man just to have a life of elegance and luxury. Oh, and the part about never slumming it with the guy from the other side of tracks because my mom did it with your dad, that was a lie, too. The truth is...
Fancy, of all the Cranes, you're the only one I ever trusted. The only one I truly loved. But I'm gonna give you one more chance to stay in my good graces. Just don't give yourself to Noah Bennett.
Valerie, hey, we were just wondering where you were.
Oh, I went to the ladies' room to freshen up.
Oh, well, we were just celebrating Fox agreeing to be Miles' godfather and Kay joining the company.
Congratulations, Fox.
Thank
and to you, Kay. There's a lot to learn, but once you get the hang of it, the sky's the limit. And if you need any help with anything, you can ask me or Chad.
That's what I told her, too.
Oh, thanks, you guys. Gosh, everybody's been so nice.
Well, you're a nice person. I'm sure we'll get to be close friends.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah. Well, this is great. I gotta get back to my office, type a couple of loose ends, so...
Okay, I'm gonna be there in just a second. I have to call Tabitha and check on Maria.
Okay. Thanks again for the brandy. I appreciate it.
Anytime, bro.
All right.
Honey. Hey, did you decide what to do about Teresa?
No, one second. Rebecca, you made things look really bad for Eve today in court. You know that?
No, it's not my fault Eve tried to kill Liz.
She didn't.
Well, the evidence shows that she did.
Wait, how bad is it?
How bad? She could go to prison for the rest of her life.
And take her threats to expose my Goodbye Gracie scheme with her.
And Eve has always been so nice to us. You know, it's kind of a shame that she's suffering like this.
Well, and what about me? I mean, my husband's mistress shares his bed.
Oh, yeah, speaking of your husband, Julian. This came for you.
Oops.
Allow me.
Thank you. Law offices of Russo, Wiener, and Sarnoff. Must be my proposed divorce settlement from Julian. Oh, I can't believe my Pookie is such a penny pincher. I mean, It doesn't say anything here about money for my car or my driver or food and grooming for the donkey.
Oh, Julian was always cheap with me, too. And slow to pay. I'm still waiting for my final settlement.
Yeah, well, this is outrageous.
But what did you expect? Your marriage to Julian was brief. You signed a prenup. You didn't even have any children together.
Just spare me the legal mumbo-jumbo. I want more, and I'm gonna get it. Even if I have to hold little Julian hostage.
Eve, I'm so sorry. This is all my doing. I mean, asking you to run away, I suppose it was just sheer insanity.
If everything had gone as planned, we'd be halfway to Europe by now.
Instead, your prospects are more grim than ever. You got my father to thank for that. Damn him.
Don't waste your energy on anger, Julian. That's the old you.
You mean the man who left you when you needed him most? Never again, Eve, never again. I will find a way to get you out of here.
You know, I may be the world's biggest chump, but I believe you, Fancy. You lied to Alistair so that he wouldn't be angry with you, and you lied to protect me.
I'm glad you believe me. I'm glad that we can be close like this again.
Closer the better.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks for watching Maria for me, Tabitha. You know, for an evil witch, you're not half bad. All right, I gotta go. Okay, bye. All right, well, thank you for the brandy. It's just really nice to work in a place where everybody gets along. Bye.
I know that look. What's going on?
Oh, I lied. I wasn't in the ladies' room earlier. I was eavesdropping outside of Fox's office.
And?
And Kay wasn't learning how the phone systems work. She was sending a top-secret email from Fox to all the Crane offices in Asia. Your half-brother's working on a major deal with the Chinese government.
What deal? He's deliberately keeping me out of the loop, hoping to score points with Alistair.
I told you not to trust Fox.
Damn it. I guess you were right.
It's not about who's right or wrong. It's about who ends up on top at the end, and I want it to be us.
Yeah, me too. Look, we need to stall Fox so we can play catch-up.
Oh, don't worry about it. I already took care of it. I deleted all the emails Kay thinks she sent. By the time they realize what happened, Fox may not make a deadline, and Kay might be out of a job.
So, should be getting some kind of response from our Asian offices regarding that email. Let's see what we got. Huh. That's awfully strange. No one's responded. You did send that email, right?
Yeah, of course I did.
Right, okay. It's just kind of strange, you know? There's not a single response. My cover letter said urgent.
Well, I mean, it's late, so...
Well, not over there, it's not. If we don't get a response soon, this project is dead in the water, so...
There is no way that I am going to accept this measly divorce settlement. I mean, there's not even an allowance for the thongs for my pool boy.
Well, that's between you and Julian, okay? My number one priority right now is Eve.
Fine. I will deal with Julian later, after I get my beauty sleep. Excuse me?
So, honey, when you were off before, you know, thinking about the whole Teresa Jane situation, what did you decide?
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Julian, if it's about Eve's case, I know we have an uphill battle ahead of us.
I fear the war has been lost.
What happened?
I tried to help Eve escape from Harmony tonight.
You what?
Are you kidding?
Oh, my God.
Yes, I was going to take her. We were going to live in Europe and never set foot in Harmony again. Father found out, notified the police. We were taxiing in the jet. They arrived and they arrested us.
Julian, do you know what this means for Eve?
She appears even more guilty than before.
That's right. The judge is never going to allow her out on bail now that she's a known flight risk.
Yes, well, I know even Judge Riley was unbribable when it came to Eve. I mean, this whole trial was a tragic miscarriage of justice. I mean, I know Eve didn't try to kill me or Liz or my father. God, how do we prove it before she goes to prison? And the real would-be killer gets off scot-free.
Any idea how long you've been in here?
I was helping Fancy look for her jacket.
What about the rat?
It's gone.
Good. Well, get your butt back out in the club. My female customers are waiting for a certain bartender to shimmy while he shakes their drinks.
Liz, I'm sorry, but I have to leave.
What now? All those ladies are out there waiting for their eye candy with their cocktails.
Look, I'll make it up to you, I promise. But there's just something I got to take care of right now.
And I've got to go there to help them.
Yeah.
Just be very careful, Fancy. Because if you're not, you and Noah will live to regret.
Now, you sure you took care of everything?
I retrieved all the emails Kay sent and deleted them.
And what you did can't be traced back to you?
I made sure of it.
Good. Good. We don't want Foss suspecting that we still don't trust him.
Kay's still so green, he'll blame her for screwing up. And the best part? The email said something about time being of the essence. If this takes long enough to play out, Fox's Chinese coup could be compromised.
She'll give us some time to play catch-up. Maybe even beat Fox at his own game.
You said it, partner.
Nothing. Still, not a single response from those emails you sent.
God, I wonder what's taking so long.
I don't know.
You know, maybe it had to be translated.
No, everyone in our agent offices is fluent in English, so I really got to step on it if I want to beat this deadline to propose this project to the Chinese government. I gotta get on the phone here, make a couple of phone calls, get their response that way, and make the changes, hopefully, before the deadline. Yeah, it's Fox Crane. Can you patch me through to Osaka, please? Thank you. Kazuhiro, it's Fox Crane calling from Harmony. Yeah, good. Listen, I was just wondering why you didn't send your response about that email that I sent about the Chinese project. Well, there must be some kind of mistake because I'm positive we sent the information. Uh-huh. No, you know what? Don't sweat it. I'll just check with Singapore. All right. Yeah, it's Fox again. Can you give me Singapore, please? Junko, it's Fox Crane calling from Harmony. Yeah, did you get an email from me marked urgent? No. Okay. I'll be in touch. Thank you. Well, this bites, because if you sent all those emails together, that means no one got them.
Well, that's impossible. Because I know that I sent them the right way to the right people.
It's okay, you know, it's your first day, and everybody makes mistakes. It's fine.
Well, I didn't make a mistake. I'm going to show you what I did, okay?
Yeah.
Look. You see? Okay, what is going on? Why isn't my email on my sent file?
Well, if you look here, it says it was retrieved from legal and then deleted.
What's legal? What
well, legal goes over all of our emails before we send them out, but they only take a minute. I don't understand how you managed to delete it. It's my...
I didn't. Okay, I sat here and I saw email sent on the screen.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe you hit another key after that. Maybe.
No, I didn't. I'm positive.
Okay. Well, we've missed the deadline, so, that's great. It's going to be months before another opportunity like this comes along.
Fox, I'm so sorry. I don't know how this could have happened.
Me neither.
I really hate that I let you down.
Hey, something the matter?
Eve was in dire straits before tonight's little planned escape to nowhere. I thought Nancy, you're taking the plea bargain off the table was bad enough.
Oh, please, that was ludicrous. She would have spent 45 years in prison.
Only now it seems like a little slap on the wrist.
Is there anything you can do?
Short of finding the real criminal in this whole thing? No, not really.
Damn it.
I've racked my brain, Julian, trying to think of something that we overlooked, and I think you should do the same.
Right, the night that I was shot at the cannery, over half the town was gunning for me, and the night the father was poisoned, most of those people who were after me were also here at the mansion, and the same goes for the night of Louise and Sheridan's would-be wedding.
There was a number of people that wanted you and Alistair dead, but only Eve had something to gain from Liz being poisoned.
Stake my life on her innocence.
Well, Julian, then either Liz poisoned herself to frame Eve, or
Liz wasn't the intended victim. Eve was.
You think someone was trying to kill Eve?
Well, there were a number of people who were furious with her at that point. I mean, T.C., Liz, Simone, Chad, Whitney, Rebecca.
You were in the church basement when Liz and I were arguing before she drank the poison punch. And I want the real story.
I think it's time I had a little chat with my soon-to-be ex-wife.
She already went to bed.
That's good, because there's a special bedtime story I want to hear.
This is where you brought me on our date.
I wanted to pick up where we left off without any more interruptions.
I think that's a wonderful idea. It is chilly out here.
You're not going to be cold for much longer, I promise. Ready to turn up the heat around here?
I can't believe Ethan betrayed me this way. I hate to do this, but it's the only way that I can get my daughter back. Alistair, it's me, Teresa.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise, my dear.
I've been thinking about your offer, and I've decided to accept it.
Really?
Yes, I'm ready to do everything that you want of me.
Everything?
Yes.
Well, I think it's much smarter of you to join me than oppose me.
I realize that now.
I hope you also realize that this is it. There's no turning back.
I realize that now, too, yes.
Good. We'll talk later. In the meantime, I have bigger fish to fry. Goodbye. If I ever step on it, I have to find out whether or not my granddaughter will make me proud or become my enemy.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, Stephanie's keeping an eye on Miles. We were just taking a break, and we saw that Kay looked upset, so...
Everything okay?
No, actually, it's not. I screwed up something that Fox asked me to do, and now I missed a deadline, so...
Oh, sorry about that, man. I mean, is there anything that Valerie and I can do to help?
Maybe try to get an extension?
No, it's too late for an extension, so...
I'm really sorry I let you down.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, it's your first day, and mistakes happen. It's all right.
Don't be so upset, Kay. I remember the first mistake I made at work. Ugh, I thought it was the end of the world and my career. But it wasn't. Same's true for you.
It wasn't my fault that Fox missed the deadline.
Excuse me?
I was really careful. Okay, I could swear that I didn't screw up.
Well, you know, you can't learn from your mistakes if you don't acknowledge them.
My mistake was thinking it was my mistake. I think somebody set me up to make me look bad.
Damn that Julian for trying to stiff me. After I gave him the best years of his life. Well, I'll worry about how to get more money out of him tomorrow. After all, tomorrow is another day.
May I have this dance?
Yes, you may.
Trouble, you know that?
And you still get on my nerves.
Go back to normal.
Fantastic.
I don't understand. You think somebody sabotaged your work?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to think. Those emails couldn't have been retrieved and deleted by themselves. Someone had to make sure that they were never sent.
Well, who would do such a thing?
I don't know. Maybe somebody who wanted my job and didn't get it?
You know, Fox did overlook a number of candidates from within the company to hire you. But don't worry. I'm here for you. We girls have to stick together.
You were too addicted to buying champagne and party drugs and your rich white man to come home and help me. That's who you are, Eve. You're not a tireless healer. You are not a loving and devoted mother. You're not a pillar of society. You are a monster. A monster who tried to kill her lover, his father, and your own sister.
Oh, God, help me. I'm going to be in prison for the rest of my life.
Julian, what are you doing, trying to scare me to death so you don't have to pay me any alimony?
Well, tempting as that is, no. I want you very much alive so you can tell the judge it wasn't Eve who tried to kill Liz.
What?
No. In fact, you are the one who put the poison in Liz's drink.
Honey, you know, the last thing I want to be is naggy wife. But I am curious. I mean, when you left before, you said you were going to do some thinking about Teresa, and I just want to know if you decided.
I talked to Pilar and Martin. They agreed to help get Teresa and little Ethan to move back home with them and Paloma.
Okay, well, what about insisting that Teresa's visits with Jane be supervised?
First things first. I think we should concentrate on getting Teresa back home. And once she is there, she'll be reminded how much she is loved. And then, I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Sorry that it's come to this, Ethan. But I've got to do what Alistair says. Maybe I've lost my chance to win you back. And I'm going to have my daughter in soon. Alistair promised.
I love being with you, Fancy.
I love being with you too, Noah.
You crossed the line, Fancy. I warned you not to disappoint me. You betrayed my trust, and now you've destroyed the love that I have for you. And now I will destroy you and Noah Bennett.